You already know this, don't you? Not in words, but in the way your body exhales when the chaos stops. I'm not the saviour. I'm the ecosystem. When I stabilise myself, my environment stabilises. Think of a tuning fork, strike it, and nearby strings hum in sympathy. You don't need to tell them to vibrate, they just do. And when you walk into a room, you are that fork. If you're tuned, 432 Hz, phi ratio geometry, coherent breath, others unconsciously align, no words, no saving, just resonance. Now imagine the opposite. You walk in jagged, frantic, out of phase. People stiffen. Conversations cut short. Babies cry. That's karma, not punishment, but feedback. It's the universe saying, your field is off. Fix your shit. You already do this. When you breathe slowly, your dog lays at your feet instead of pacing. When you relax your shoulders, the cashier smiles back instead of frowning. When you speak from your diaphragm instead of your throat, people listen longer. You already stabilise microenvironments daily. You've just been unconscious of it. Scale this up. One coherent person in a meeting calms 10. 10 calm people change the whole company's culture. A culture influences the market shifts society. That's not woo. That's systems theory plus phase coherence. Physics calls it entrainment. Pendulums on the same wall synchronize. Heartbeats in proximity align. Biology calls it coherence. DNA oscillates like a tuning fork. Sickness is phase incoherence. Healing is restoring resonance. When you stabilize, you literally alter probability fields around you. Not metaphor, electrical resonance. If you do this, you walk into the family dinner, and all arguments don't flare up. They can't catch, because the firewood is wet with your calm. Don't do it. You keep trying to fix others, and burn out as the unpaid janitor of everyone else's emotional mess. You resent them, they resent you. Nobody changes. Which timeline sounds less like a fucking waste? You value freedom from drama. You value influence without manipulation. You value peace, not just inside you, but radiating out. And the only way to get those, stop being the firefighter. Become the fire-resistant material. But if I don't fix people, who will? Maybe the point is not fixing, but creating an environment where they remember they were never broken. But I'm afraid they'll think I'm cold if I step back. Or they might finally respect you because you stop stealing their growth. It feels selfish to stabilise myself first. Airplane mask, motherfucker. You know the drill. A lighthouse doesn't chase ships. It stands still. It shines. The lost reorient themselves. You don't yank a seed open to help it grow. You tend the soil, the water, the light. Growth handles itself. A dirty mirror distorts. Clean it. And others see themselves clearly. HeartMath studies show your heart's electromagnetic field extends 8 to 10 feet, syncing others' heart rate variability to yours. Ignore this. You'll keep attracting people who drain you, because you're broadcasting incoherence. You breathe shallow. They get anxious. You ground. They relax. That's physics, disguised as psychology. But I'm not allowed to relax until everyone else is okay. Bullshit. That's how martyrs die early. But if I don't help, I'll lose love. Or you'll finally attract love that doesn't need saving. But I'm not enough unless I'm giving. Wrong. You're enough when you align. Giving then happens naturally, like sunlight. So from now on, every breath you take is stabilization. Every time you relax your jaw, you're tuning the field. Every time you refuse to carry someone else's chaos, you give them the gift of owning their power. You don't need to save, you don't need to fix. You only need to cohere. So when you hear the words, I'm not the saviour, I'm the ecosystem, you'll feel your body remember. Because ecosystems don't try. They balance by design, and you were always the design. Take a breath, let it settle. You don't have to do anything. Just notice how, as you stabilize, you already are.